All right. Good evening, everybody. And Escamina is first. Good evening, buddy. Tonight we are going to start on the much anticipated rebuild of the community shooter game. Those of you who have been around for a while will know what this is. Silverback Swift, second. How you doing? So for those of you who don't know, we originally had an Xcode sprite kit community shooter game that some of the folks in the stream who are in the Discord contributed to, and we had a lot of fun with it. But we also had our own projects that we needed to work on, and we always wanted to go back and do a cool 3D version. So here it is. There you go. Um, we're going with Unity because it's the one. It's the engine that folks know, and I guess it was kind of the most voted for. So the problem here is it's been a while since I used Unity, so we're gonna have fun with this because I can't remember how to do it. But all I've got here is a 3D mobile project that I created and or imported a basic model that I quickly built out in Blender. You can see it right here, right? This ship in this 3D camera view. And I've imported it. And that's it. Took all of about 5 minutes. And we're going to take it from there. No, Escamina, the reason it's not Godot is this goes back to the folks, but basically the folks who put the most amount of effort into the community shooter had the most amount of say, and they wanted it to be Unity, and so that's what it's going to be. The trick is now, of course, I got to remember how to use Unity, so we're going to have some fun here because I have been doing Unreal Engine for a while, as you know, plus Swift apps and other stuff. So I kind of got to remember. And the other tricky part here is going to be I have a lot of plugins and things that I have purchased over many years for Unity, but I'm going to have to avoid using those because other folks won't have them. So that's going to make life a little interesting because I had a lot of little convenience things for the Unity editor and other stuff. So we're going to see how we do here with that. Yeah. Last stream, you asked if there was a specific reason you're using Godot, and Coco went crazy. Coco's just crazy, right? Yeah. Um, you could, if I reckon, I could probably do this quicker in Godot at this point, since I'm working on that course that I'm building for everybody. My brain is more in the Godot space and Unreal Engine space than anything at the moment. But we're going to do this with Unity, so we'll see how that goes. Now, that said, let me think here. I need to go find a script. Let me find my browser. Hang on. Because there is one convenience script I want to use here. Do a new game or the same? Well, it's going to be a new game, but do you mean like, is it going to be the same thing in this version? It will be it'll be all of that plus a whole ton more is basically where we're going with this. This is kind of the next level, if you like, where we're taking this. But I'm looking for I got a gist here somewhere. Hang on. That I want to use. Give me 1 second. I will find it here. Boom. Here it is. Hang on. I need to copy this script. Okay, so I am going to use something here. So let's make a new folder here. Call it scripts. And in here, I put a new script. C# script. That's the other thing. It's been a little while since I wrote C#. So this will be fun. And I'm going to call this, hang on, I want to make sure I'm using the same name as my script here. Scene autoloader. And what this is, I can't actually remember what tool I'm using here for scripts? Let's find out. I think it's Visual Studio Code. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. Zoink. So this is a script here. Yeah, okay. Install that. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, I trust my own code. Of course I do. Jeez. Install that. Unity, whatever. Go for it. Don't know what it is, but do it. Just do it. Okay. And what this script is, paste this in. This is from a gist that I got. Save it. Get out of Visual Studio Code. What this very cool script does, if you have multiple scenes, which inevitably you probably will, right? You can actually go in here now and say File, Scene Auto Load. You can say Load Master on Display, but basically the whole point of this script is this Scene Auto Load Select Master Scene. So regardless of what scene I have open in Unity, I'm going to tell it always start by running this game scene, right? So that's a super convenient, useful thing to have once you've got a whole bunch of scenes. Like, for example, if you've got a menu, you would set it for the menu while you're working on other stuff, right? Very useful. Very, very useful. Let me check something here. Is this... yeah, okay, that should be good. All right, so now with that in place, whenever I run this, what's going to happen is it'll run the scene in like you can see it here. Let me pull this out into a separate window here. Hang on. Right? It's always going to run this one, this scene. So at the moment, very basic lighting. We got the ship. It's not going to do anything, but that's where we're starting out. But one of the things I do want to look at here is, where's my light source? Okay, so hold on. Here's my camera, right? Yeah, there's my camera. Let's zoom in and out here a little. Where's my light source? My default light source. There it is. Okay. Let's see. I gotta think in 3D space here. Okay, so currently where is it pointing? It is not pointing where I want it to. So we're just gonna go with adjusting the light source here for a minute. I gotta think. No. Hang on. Not that one. Not that one. I think I want this one. Yeah, that's the one. There you go. Okay, show me the camera. Let's try and get at least a little bit of lighting going here. Not that much different, but okay. All right, let's start working with some basic controls here. He says like he can remember any of this stuff. Let's do the controls for, let's just zoom in on our ship a little bit here. I've not textured this model or anything. I just wanted a model that we could clearly see the sides, you know, the front, the back, and so on as we work out how we're going to do this. So while we're working all of that out, I'll make a better model, texture it, or someone in the community will, or, you know, so forth. I can't remember how to bloody well use these controls. What's the, yeah, I know that's that one. I know that one doesn't do that. Is it the middle? I can't remember what the bloody button is. Okay, anyway, So let's do this. I'm gonna think about this here for a minute. It is so long I can't even remember how to do controls. Oh, we're not going to also probably avoid using visual scripting since not a lot of people know that. Again, I was using a visual scripting plugin, but I want to avoid using anything that could cause anybody any problems. Okay, let's do this. Let's add component here, which is going to be we'll add a new script. We'll call this one player controls. Well, player movement's probably a better one. And attach the script and create it. Let's move it into our scripts folder. Player movement. Let's open it up. Okay. Great. Well done, Microsoft. Problems already. Fantastic. I was already signed in with this. What? Yeah. Okay. I'm already signed. I tell you. Start a stream. This is how it goes, right? Let's make this a bit bigger so that everybody can see it on the screen here. Wow, it's huge on my screen. All right. That is some big ass script. We'll keep that around. Actually, hold on. So on every frame here, we're going to want to check for keyboard input. I can't remember if since the last time I did this, there is a new input system or not. Could be, for all I know. Let's take a look, shall we? Detect key press. Whoops. All right. I don't think there is. So we're going to say if input get mouse, no, sorry, key down. And we're going to want, what's the down arrow? Is it, what's the key codes? Give me the list of key codes. Key codes returned by these map directly to a physical key on the keyboard. If use physical keys is enabled, input manager settings, these map directly to a physical key on the keyboard. If use physical keys is disabled, these map to language independent mapping. Okay. Let's go backwards to the first one. Input manager settings. The input manager window allows you to edit project setting. Okay. Let's start by doing that. Edit project settings, input manager, use physical keys is checked. All right, good. That takes care of that. Now let's go back to the list. Where are my event key code? Yeah, that's great. Give me give me the list of key codes. Documentation. Thank you. Yeah, down arrow. Okay, so left arrow. All right, let's start there. Left arrow. All right, so if it's that, let's do this. Debug log. Let's start with the basics. Turn left, right? Seems very straightforward, isn't it? Let's run it. Save it. Okay, so we should see argument exception. Input key name left arrow is unknown. Well, thank you, documentation. Aye. Let me guess. Let me guess here. I bet it's going to say, you know, that's not actually what you're looking for. Is it left arrow with that? No, left arrow. Left arrow. Am I nuts? Or is that not say left arrow right there? Right? Oh, wait. Is it key code dot left arrow? Is that really? Is that what it's going to tell me? Key code. Fine. I'll go with that. That's better than a string. I hate strings. All right. Turn left. Turn left. Turn left. Great. There it is. Right? Let me put the console somewhere. I'll put it there. Thing is, when I do that, all right, let's put the console. Put it here. All right. Okay. Turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left. All right. Perfect. I think we see where this is going, right? This should actually probably end up being, once we get into this, this will probably end up being a case statement. But for now, we're going to build these one by one to make sure they work. So, right. Else if yada, 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 yada. Turn left, turn right. Perfect. Now, here's what we're going to do. Let's call this player. All right, let's do that again. Player. And in our script, let's see. So it's on there, right? So we're going to want, let's try it. Self dot, no. Self this, yeah, sorry. Rotate, this dot game object dot transform. Oh my God, I can't remember so much. I can't believe I've forgotten all this scripting. Hang on. Okay. Rotate and Unity object. So, right. Scripting transform dot rotate. Yeah. Just give me this. Give me the skinny here. Okay. So this transform, rotate, or yeah, rotate. Perfect. You're going to want a vector 3, right? Let's just start with the obvious. And I think the one we want is the X. Nope. Good guess. The Y. Nope. Guess again. The Z. Oh, yeah. There you go. Third time's a charm. Give me what? Yeah, so let's... Okay, this is going to be bad. This is not going to animate. But what it should do... is rotate 45 degrees when I use the arrow. Yep. Right. Okay. We're getting there. Minus. Think you see where this is going, right? Come on. Don't. Unity, don't you dare crash. Okay, there we go. So let's now make this better. So we need to smooth this out, and obviously nowhere near as much on the angle, right? Let's find the right number first. How many per game tick? All right, that's a bit too much, I think, still. I mean, well, let's think. Let's say 60 frames a second, right? But we're going to animate between the current location and the next one. Right? So that should animate nicely. Now, let's... hey, Claudio's son, how you doing? Long time no see. What are we doing? We are starting the surprising people today, actually. We're starting the 3D version of the community shooter game, which you may recall from way back. But how are you doing? All right, so animate rotation in Unity. Ah, that is not what I want. Using code. Ooh, I was wondering if someone would notice. Community shooter. You choose Unity. I didn't choose Unity. All of you chose Unity, didn't you? So that's what we're doing. That's what you all said. You're doing fine, packing stuff, moving to another city. The Twitch app is trash. Had to restart to answer. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's up with those things lately. Yeah. Oh, well, good luck with the move. Packing stuff away is so much fun, isn't it? Yeah, this guy NZ, I'm also trying to not use plugins because even though I have lots of cool plugins that would make this a lot easier, other folks who use this, who are going to take part in this, won't have the plugins. Let me turn the fan on. It's getting hot in here. Woo, it's getting hot. Lots of brain power, lots of pressure. So, this guy NZ, since you're here, let me show you. We have not done much, right? 3D model, black background, and when I tap the left and right arrow keys, you can see it's just manually rotating it right now, right? That's as far as I got. Obviously, next step here is to make that better. That's as simple as that. I've also discovered just how much I don't remember about Unity. So that's also fun. Yeah. All right. Animating rotations through code. Let's have a look here. Um, I'm also avoiding visual scripting and all the cool stuff that I like to keep this as compatible with everybody as I can. Um, but I did add a script already that I have a gist for automatically specifying which scene to run every time. Just a reminder for everybody. So here it is, scene auto load, and I select master scene, right? So whatever scene I select here, that's the one it's going to run every time I run the game, not whatever one I have open. Yeah. Well, those scripts are overly complicated. See if we can simplify this, right? Let's think about this. This, okay, hold on. The current rotation equals this dot transform dot. Does that get me the rotation? Yeah, well, we'll find out. Although it doesn't seem to want to like that, does it? Cannot be used like a method. But it can be used like that, though. All right. So, new rotation. And all of you watching, you know me, I do these things longhand first to figure it all out and then optimize it and make it better later. So it's going to be this dot transform. Sorry, it's going to be well, new vector 3. No. Gonna be a vector vec 3. And let's go with this. We'll see how badly I remember this. I'm sure some of you in the chat room will be like, oh my god, this is not the way to do this. This is bloody awful. Are you taking on helpers? Well, it is the community game, remember, right? That is the point of this. Otherwise, I'd be using a whole bunch of plugins to make life easy. This is the new Community 3D, right? I am only but a member. So, cannot be used like a method. Oh, I'm forgetting myself. I do have to specify new. See how much you forget, right? And then let's just say, for longhand debugging purposes, updated rotation equals current rotation. I bet this doesn't work. I bet it can't possibly be that simple, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm sure someone's already. Wait. Yeah, enjoy the birthday. Say happy birthday for me. See you later, buddy. Okay, so hang on. How? Vector 3 in Unity. Ah, perfect. All right, I got it. Okay. So a vector 3 updated rotation equals current rotation. Well, actually, wait, how is that any different? Oh, I see. Hang on. They seem to imply we do it that way. But I don't know that I believe him. Because I'm still getting the same error. Right? So this is a vector 3. Ah, there you go. It's because I didn't have the type. Okay, and then can I do this now? Updated rotation without it complaining. Nope, because it doesn't like this. Oh, do I have to do it the long way? Hang on. Ah, wait. Um, hold on. I think I'm going to have a different problem here. I guess I may have to do this the long way, right? Game object. But I don't self. If self worked, why can't I? That it was happy to do that a minute ago. Cannot implicitly convert type Unity engine transform to, okay, so this dot rotation, but you're probably not gonna like that. You're probably gonna want me to do game object transform. I mean, really? Actually, do I even? I know this is going to make for a long line of code, but this dot it's not going to like that at all, is it? Plus cannot be applied to operands of type chord and vector 3. Okay, that stores rotation of transform. Yeah, okay. Well, but when I did that, you didn't like it. All right, okay, hang on. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Wow, that's a new one. I don't think we've seen that one before, have we? Good evening, Mono. How you doing, buddy? Oh, hold on. Hold on. I can't even spell that. That thing. I can't even spell that thing. And then oh, actually, hold on. Things are gonna get weird. Auto yada yada, that thing. There's no way I'm gonna remember how to spell that. Can I just convert it to a Euler? Euler is that? No, sorry, I've done this backwards. Hang on. Hold on. It is what you think it is, depending on what you think it is. What do you think it is? pretty much giving the game away in the title, really, but you know. Yeah, it is that, Mono. You're right. Hey, welcome, first time chatter. Ex Lazarus or Ex Lazarus, one of the two. Definitely one of the two, right? How you doing? What you up to? Just laser, even better. Even I can pronounce laser. Yeah. All right. Let me think. Let me finish my line of math here, if I can. That is. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. We'll see. Um, okay. Where's my math gone? Hang on. I gotta find it all here. All right. I got this backwards. I'm working right now. Besides music, I need some background of other people working. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take it. Okay, hang on. Let me get this the right way around. So this is my vector 3. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you. I hope we keep you entertained while you're working. Actually, we actually do hang out on a lot of people in the chat room. We actually do hang out on each other's streams while we're working for the very same reasons. So you are in good company, my friend. You are in good company. Yeah. So, let me think this math through here. Legendary. Convert a vector 3. No. I want to convert. Okay. All right. Ambiguous reference. Well, excuse me. I can't even pronounce it, let alone spell it. Let, hmm, let's go back and start again, because I don't think this math is right. All of this just for some stupid animation. I know, right? All right, let's make sure that still works. Yeah, Mono. Pronounce it like that. There you go. Yeah. Thanks, Google. All right, so you can see here, right, that as I tap, it rotates, but there's two ways to go here, right? Let me show you, right? So you can see it's rotating, but I got to tap the keys. It needs to happen continuously while the key is down, or well, no, I mean that's basically the end result of what we need, right? Keep the key pressed down, keep rotating, not each tap like this, which is fine. We just need to figure out the best way to do it. I thought what it was going to be was it makes perfect sense what it's doing right now, right? I think that's clear. But because the key's down, you see, it only triggers once, right? Even though we're going through the update loop every whatever 60 frames a second, it's not going to repeat this code 60 frames a second because the key is still down from the last one, right? until I bring the key up, it won't register a new key down. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. So what I mean by that is, let me show you. This is going to be fun because we could do this, and now this poor ship is going to go nuts. Right? I mean, that's the end result of what we want, but we want it to do that while the key is down. So, as you can see, it'll be nice and smooth when we get there, right? That's what we're going for. Or we just leave it on autopilot like this. I mean, that's the other option. Yeah. We can just leave it on autopilot. Don't throw up on the spaceship, Mono. I don't have the kind of insurance or cleaning service to clean up the spaceship. All right. So hopefully you will understand. Okay. Now, got to figure out the best way to do this. I thought it was going to be transitioning between one or the other, but I actually have a gut feeling now that there's a better way. I just don't know what it is yet. Sorry, not sorry. So let me think here. There we go. So I think let's come about this a different way. Hydrate. Thank you. Okay, I got an idea. Let's apply some of the things we've learned from other game engines. I mean, this is just C# after all. So let's do this. Bool of button down. Let's go to set it to defaults. False by default. Look at me combining words. And then in here, if button down, do some things. Do some things. We'll have it do some things. Let's comment this out. Let's start by doing this. We're just going to start with some super simple. See if we can make this work, right? So what we're going to do is say, when we come in the scene here, if actually, let's just take that line of code right there. If that is that, then button down equals true. Otherwise, this feels a little long-winded, but let's see. What's the actual issue? No working. Yeah, the issue is it doesn't work. No, what we're doing is we have it works so that if the button, if I tap the button, right, the update, loop update, we'll see it, but I got to keep tapping. But obviously that's not the desired result we're going for here. So we're going for something a little different. We're gonna say, I'm just curious what this does. Just use get key. Oh, instead of key down. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get rid of all this then. Say goodbye to all of that. Oh, let's say goodbye to all of that. Let's just simplify it. Interesting. Get key. All right. Let's try it. Yeah, look at that. Way to go, Laser. Yeah. Adam Wolf, how are you? Thanks again for that Swift UI tutorial recommendation. Super helpful. I guess you mean the Swift Data one. Is that the one? Yeah. I have a very draft app of the one of the weekend. Oh, fantastic. So you did get it done in 2 days like we thought we guessed. Fantastic, Adam Wolf. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. Super cool. Thank you, Laser. Now let's fix the other one. So, actually, hold on. Oh, yeah, because I didn't change that. And we should probably make this a switch statement anyway. Yeah, Adam Wolf was working on he wanted to work through some Swift data for an idea, and looks like we steered him in the right direction. So that's the one. Fantastic. So shipping on Wednesday, Adam Wolf, right? There we go. So we got this. Thank you, Laser. All right, let's make this. There we go. Oh, look at it go. It's funny. The interesting thing here. Obviously, this is not how it's going to end up finally, because you can tell it's based on the frame rate, right? Um, so I see how it's like that, right? We're working on the frame rate right now. We're not going to do that eventually. That would be, well, what we're really going to want to use is the delta, because the frame rate, will vary between systems and hardware and system load and everything else. Not very reliable. As many of you may recall, in the when we were doing Godot, we were talking about using the delta. It's far more reliable. Figure out the time between frames, right? Yeah. Speed times time local time. I'm guessing is time local time? Is that delta time? Is that what that is? Because I can't remember. It has easily been 6-7 months since I used Unity last, I think, for anything. Yeah. You'll at least get it to test flight soon. Hey, that's cool. Yeah. So let's do this. Okay, hang on. Yeah, time speed, delta time. Thank you. That's just the way they call it. Okay, good. At least see folks, once you've done something with one game engine, you can just apply the theories, and you just need to know the syntactical difference for the most part. So we're going to put this right in here, but we're going to spell it correctly. Speed times time dot local time. Did I get that wrong? Oh, I did. Hang on. Yeah, because time, lowercase. There you go. And then obviously there's some repetition here right now, right? Again, we need to work all this out. Speed is your local. Oh, sorry. Got it. Yeah. Wait, speed tree importer? I think. hang on. Let's do this, right? We're going to take this and do this, because I think we're probably going to want a power up at some point. And that power up is going to be, right? We're going to want to float of speed here. And we're going to go with 1F for now, right? And we'll see how this works out for us. But I've got an issue here. What did I get wrong? I thought time from big T. Huh? Oh, sorry. Yeah. As I looked at it, I'm like, no, wait, I literally just said the answer. So, talk about give the answer and then type the wrong thing, right? Yeah, there we go. Now, it doesn't like the name speed does not exist in the current context because I put a capital. That's fair. I can't argue with that one, right? Can't argue with that. Well, I can, but it wouldn't be any point. And now we'll demonstrate, right? So, oh, I think I've completely broken it. Hang on, I broke something. I did something fundamentally silly here, didn't I? I should probably... not do it this way, right? I think that's what we're saying. Delta time will be... So that's why you need speed more than 1. Oh, yes, of course. Thank you. Don't think in seconds. Yeah. Let's try that. It's going to be so slow. That's what the speed you get when you hit the nebula, right? Yeah. Let's crank this down. And then what we're going to do to prove that this works better, you'll understand in a second, maybe, right? So there it is, like so. But now, notice how the speed doesn't change. Thank you, laser, because that's why we want to use the delta, not base it on frame rate, right? I mean, frame rate's a factor, but it's not the only factor, right? So there you go. We've got, and also notice, right? You know, because it's 3D, with the it's a static light source right now, but this is working in there. Now, what we should do though, but something we need to maybe decide upon is a limit, right? Because we could have our ship rotate 360, looks cool, but if you think about it like an arcade type game, it's probably not what you're going for. So you're going to cap it, right? But before I do that, I'm going to grab some more coffee. So I will be right back, folks. All right, I am back. Got more hydration. Thank you, animal. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. Now, in fact, what we should do, right, is we should make this a serializable field. Because we want to be able to set our speed here in the interface so we don't have to go into the script every time while we're building this and playing around with the numbers, right? So that, it's going to default to 100 here, but that's what we should do. Now, I think, though, we do want to have a rotation cap is what I'm thinking. Right? So let's make another one. We will call this rotation. No, we won't. We'll call it max rotation. And let's say 70 degrees for now. Sound reasonable? Sounds reasonable, doesn't it? So, if it's all of this, and actually, let's do this. I think we know where this is gonna go, right? There's gonna be other stuff we're gonna want to do later on. I'm certain of it. So we will start breaking this out into some functions. Because we're going to want some different animations and probably some extra things and also all sorts of stuff that we know we've got in the other game, the original game, that we now need to bring into this version. So let's just go ahead and start breaking these things out now and save ourselves the trouble. Because we can also now just say if this dot transform dot rotation is equal to, what did I call it? Max rotation minus max rotation. Actually, sorry. If not, go ahead and do it. Otherwise, don't do a darn thing. What did I get wrong? It cannot have a not operator. Okay. Of course it can't, because that makes far more sense. Actually, now that I think about it, if our ship gets damaged, maybe we can't rotate the same amount in both directions. What do you think? Right? Yeah, thank you. Just learned that one. Yeah. But actually, if I do, it's not gonna like that either, right? Because I can't. Yeah. I'm evaluating. All right, we're gonna figure this out. Hang on. How? Is that a cat I heard here? Someone put a cat sticker. Yeah, hang in there. Thank God. I thought it was a cat outside my window. Yeah. You can rotate Euler angles.z or something like that. Oh, okay. That's close to the quinian, tinian, whatever the hell that thing was. Yeah. Hang on, that ain't coffee. No, this is coffee. Sorry, missed that. That was way back up there, but I saw it. Sorry, Mono. So do I have to convert? I have to get the Euler angles first. Is that what we're saying? I mean, I can't. So, da. Hang on, hang on. I can compare vector threes. I just wasn't doing it right because that's not a vector three, right? So, could I not do? Oh, I probably screwing this right up. But this way it makes it a vector 3, right? Oh, also, copy and paste the right thing. What? Try-Catch TV. That is a cool name. That is such a cool name. Thank you. Welcome, raiders. Hey, Try-Catch TV. Love the name. And thank you for the raid. Absolutely. Thank you. Let's give you a shout out here. What have you been building and working on? What a great name. Why? See, that is such an awesome name. Shout out. Welcome, raiders. Yeah. Try-Catch TV. Like it. What have you been working on? What did you do tonight? It's a Quaternion. I'm never going to be able to pronounce that right, am I? Quaternion. I'm just messing it up. Welcome, welcome, raiders. So good to have you with us. We are building our new community game here. Cocoa Type's Cactus. Wait, wrong person. Yeah, I was going to say Cocoa Type. You are not Cactus. Yeah, welcome, Cocoa Type. Honored to have all the raiders with us. So kind. What we're working on this here, but I'm just, well, let me show you here, right? Hang on. Let me unbreak my code. Hang on. And maybe we can show you where we're at. So we are building here. We long time ago on this stream, we built a 2D community shooter game with Sprite Kit, and we said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we did this in 3D? So that's what we're doing, and we're using Unity because the folks who are going to have contributed in the past to the community game have been familiar with Unity. So it's like, all right, that's what we're doing. So far, we've only been at this about an hour. Got a 3D model here, right? And if I use the left and right arrows, you can see that I've started rotating my ship, right? So that is where we're at. But we're now going to put in place some limits so you can only rotate a certain amount. That's where we're at here, all right? So yeah, you're sort of up to speed, hopefully. Or at least as long as it sounds convincing. I don't know why. Yeah. There's raiders. I gotta head out. Yeah. Unbreak my code. Say you'll compile again. Yeah. It compiled. What can I tell you? Yeah. So that is what we got here. And then I was in some math here. Hang on. I gotta remember where I was at. All right. So we want to put a cap in place, except I've messed this up, right? Actually, if I just do that, totally thought that would work. Because you can compare vector 3s, right? Vector 3 is an ambiguous reference between, here we go again. Ambiguity, I know. But anyway, that's not what we're doing here. So let's go back to this comparison. Oh, actually, you have saved CD is no Tony Braxton. Nah, I'm not gonna do a Tony Braxton impression for Unbreak My Code, My Heart, My Anything. Yeah, All right, laser, let's take a look here. If transform.rotation, Euler angles dot z. Okay, all right. This is cool. Now, let's see if I can get this without the chat room copy paste buggering up. What about the Weezer? I've never heard the Weezer cover, actually. Are they still around? I think... Doesn't that one need to be less on there? Have I got that right? Whatever I put in, I guarantee you it's the wrong one. Let's find out. But if I change it before I do it, knowing it's the wrong one, it'll still be the wrong one. Because universal law. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to find out which one it is. Whichever one it is, the other one's the other one. Come on, compile. Compile. Okay. All right, I'm hitting the key and it's not working, so it might be the other one. Told you, whichever one I go with, it's the other one. Just the way my life works. Okay. Oh, it's not capping it, but it's not breaking it either. Okay. Well, that's fine. At least we've unbroken my heart. But let's remove the minus for now. Wrong rotation vector. You rotate right. Last, yeah, no, hang on. I think oh, look. It actually does stop now. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Kinda. Hang on. Oh, you know what? We've got the... My gosh, I hate math. Let me think. I think it'll work right. If I do the same thing, right? Let's just say, for argument's sake, do the same thing here. I got a feeling it might work right on this one. I got a feeling. Got a feeling. Try first variant and rotate left. All right. Well, let's... Oh, I've just completely bust everything. Hold on. Let me stop. Let me take a breath here. I actually maybe don't need that on here anymore. Well, no, I do need that on there. This is where it sucks between the delay on a live Twitch stream for coding. This is where it sucks because I'm almost always behind what the chat room is saying, and they're almost always frustrated at what I'm typing because it's out of time at the chat room. Okay, first variant and rotate left. You mean we think we were on the right track here? Is this the one? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Why don't we just put it in the console? I actually thought about putting it on the screen, but screw it. Let's just put it in the console, right? Let's just put it at the bottom of each of these for now. Okay, it's going by 1 degree, but it's only going by 1 degree is what's happening. So the get key here, actually, how many times did it? Yeah, it did trigger. It's multiple triggers, but it's not doing the rotation multiple times. All right. Why is that? Now, hang on. Let's go way back up here. So 0.098 is clearly less than 7. Oh, idiot. I think I just missed the obvious thing. No, no. Yay me, I didn't miss the obvious. Okay. All right. So we got this. We know it's 0.35. 0.35 is less than 70. Yet, it only fires this once. Actually, you know, hang on. We really should do a before and after, right? Let's check here. Follower goal met. Whoa, thank you. Thank you. Kudos to you. El Vikingo. El Vikingo developer. Did I pronounce that right? I feel like I may have got close, especially on the developer bit. You're awesome. You made it to the 300. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. 300 people at least for one moment didn't think I suck. Thank you for that. Greatly appreciated. Okay, so we should get the before and the after here. All right. So let's bring this. Can I bring the? There you go. Okay. So before, yeah, as expected, 0. After 359.365. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Hold on. That's clearly more than 70, right? Oh, no. No, no. So there is something else in play here. It's not... Actually, sorry, I meant to check something. Give him a hard time, Escamina. It is firing over and over again because we can see it plonking up in the console. All right. Let's put the minus back in. We're technically saying minus 70 at this point. 0 is less than 70. Yeah. There we go. But see, here's the thing, right? It's working, but you know what? I've screwed up because actually what this should be is 270. It's 70 in the other direction, right? I was trying to avoid having 2 variables, and I probably still can, but I think this one hold on. I think I've got a feeling this might fix the right-hand side. You need border more than max rotation and less than minimum rotation. Yeah, which would be the same as if I break it into the two, right? So, or not. Hang on. Hang on. I'm sure this is driving you crazy. I kind of feel like I had that right. I'm just trying to figure out why the right-hand side is broken right now. Give me a second. Okay, right and left. Okay, all right. See, here's what I was thinking. Let's just put these numbers in, right? So let's say 70 there. And let's just break this down simpler for a second. 270, right? I'm sure someone in the chat room is screaming like, no, you're a moron. Ah, I've broken it. Freaking hate math. I knew I should have paid more attention to math. I hate game math in particular. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, because the problem is the zero. Zero is not more than 270. I understand the problem. Yeah, right. You wouldn't type that. I don't know what you're talking about, Mono. Yeah, case 0 is more than less than and less than 70. But ooh, that was weird. No, actually, no. I get it. I get the logic here. Yeah. The delay is a curse. Everything's a curse. My life is a curse. See, it did it once. I saw it rotate once. We're back where we started. That one worked. Hang on, let's just make sure I didn't imagine it. Okay, right. Right-hand side is good. This one is wrong because why? So if 0 is less than 270, do the thing. Oh, you know what though? The less than 270 and not equal to 0. Yeah, I was wondering if the 0 was the problem, actually, right? Because we don't want it to be, I mean, well, you know, we could do this, right? I don't know if this will get weird, but if we do a -1, it won't start at 0. The ship will be at 0, but the first check will automatically make it -1. You with me? Think I'm with me. Oh, yes. Sorry, not. Yeah. Ultra small amount, not one. Yeah. But I think we're on the same page, right? Yeah, I think we're on the same page. As long as we're not zero to begin with. No, no. And what's weird is once that happens, it totally breaks the right-hand side. Okay. We thought we were being clever, right? Oh, of course not. 359 is not less than 270. Yeah. we both we both looked at it. I'm sure I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah. Noble, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. You are much appreciated. Okay, let's go right. Right's good. Let's go left. Oh, left's broken. Okay. But that's okay. I think it's just because... No, it's still broken on the left. What's wrong? Does the world really hate left-handed people that much? I'm left-handed. I feel like it does. Let's see here. But you will know rotate left after rotate. Yes, I accept that right now, if I go right and then try to go left, it'll be broken. But just going left immediately is broken. That's the weird part, right? Love seeing anyone building things. Currently working on my AI web app at the moment, watching stream. Oh, hey, tell us more. Thank you so much. Yeah, tell us, share more if you want to. Don't give away the secrets, but we love to hear what folks are working on. And also if you stream, hey, let us know. Yeah. We too love to watch people working. Okay, case 70 minus is less than 359. Okay. Exactly why you need limits. Yeah. Okay, let's stop. So let's take a look. So we're saying less than 359, right? Except do that. Me and my two friends are building a D&D DMS assistant. Oh, to have DMS plan sessions faster and play games. That's cool. That is very cool. I would imagine that a lot of people would like to use that. That is very cool. And I know a bunch of D&D players, so I would be only too happy to tell them about it when you get there. Transform rotation. Okay, I'm just going to copy that. I appreciate it anytime anyone studies me some math. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a great project. Love that idea. Yeah. All right. Hang on. Let's just... how much did I copy? I think that much. Let's try it. It's always good when the compiler doesn't complain, right? Okay, let's go left first. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, now we're broken right. Doesn't matter. We'll get there. It's going to be a similar problem, right? Let's go right. Let's go left. Nope, left is broken. Okay. Hey, wait. We got half of it. Right? Question is, which half? Let me expand this out a bit so we don't have to try and read across multiple lines. There we go. 71 instead of 70. All right. Here we go. Okay, let's go left. Left is good. Can't go right, but we know that. Let's go right. Now let's go left. Perfect. Let's fix both sides and change these numbers. So I actually think this needs to be, let's not do 90 degrees, 270. Let's do 235. And then down here, I think we need the opposite, right? So hold on. That's, or is yeah. I think we're thinking the same thing. All right, let's go right. All is good. Let's go left. Nope. All right, hang on. Let's check the new number on the left while we're here. Let's go left. Oh, I got the wrong number. I know what I did. And right is broken. Yeah, hang on. I got the wrong number here. That should be what, 325, I think hang on. What was it? It was 235. I think I'm gonna want 265 and 265. But this one's broken, but I think it's because of this. But let's check. Let's get the right angles first. No pun intended. Maybe. Go left. All right. Needs to be tweaked a bit. Can't go right. Hang on. Oh, all right. Oh, stop. Let me get these numbers right first. I don't want it to go quite 90 degrees, but it can also just be an arbitrary number. It doesn't have to be exactly 45 off, right? Like, that's good. Yeah. That's good. So that works, and now we can't go back the other way, but that's fine. Let's see if we get our numbers correct here. Left. Uh-oh, now I've broken right. What did I do? Right. And now you just can't win some days. I swear. Left. Can't go back to the right. As soon as I think the problem is, as soon as those numbers match, we're screwed. So I think I think that might potentially be what's going on here. We can test this. We'll make them different numbers. Let's just make them different numbers for now. And I think actually I've got to drop one off of the other angle. I think that's what it is. In left, change 280. In right to 275. Yeah, I think we're on the same wavelength. Yeah. Okay, left, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we got this. 275 to 280. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 71 to 75. Yeah, yeah. Allow for a little bleed, right? Okay, let's give it a go. Left. Ah, no, we're broken right. See, okay. I'm. I know this sounds odd, and I've probably falsely convinced myself at this point. But hang on, when those numbers match, I think it breaks it. Left, right. Yeah. So now we can go right again, but now this one is not. Good Lord. Don't change right to 275. Don't change right 275 to 280. Yeah. Yeah. That fixes this. This one is still a problem, but maybe. No, wait. Sorry. I got that wrong. Yeah, it is. That is it. But this one, I think, should be 80. Just a hunch. A bad hunch. 75 to 71. We'll see. All right. So go left. We're good. Go right. We're good. Go left again. Yeah, see? We just needed that bleed. But we got this. Well done, chat room. Yeah. All right. We got this. Ship it. Oh, pun intended. Yeah. We just needed a little bit of bleed. All right. Now, we should be able to apply the same logic. I know. To the up and down arrows, right? Let's. Now, the good thing is, we now know the math pattern. Yay! Yay, us, right? Well done, everybody. All right. I'm going to grab some more hydration here. I will be right back, folks. All right, all right. Valerio-san says, commit. Did you commit already? Thank you. Thank you. That's a free commit redeem right there. Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't even set up a repo for this yet. Oosh. Don't tell anybody. Oh, where is this? This is under projects, I think. Let me check. Hang on. No, not projects. Not projects. Hold on. Let me find it and make a repo before I forget. Oh shoot! Where did I put this? Where does this live? I know the project's real because I'm staring at it. What the hell did I call this thing? Hang on. You what? Oh, good lord. Compressed zip. What is the theme of this game? Is this sort of a 3D Galagos? Yeah, it sort of is like that. You know, folks, I should probably show it. Let me, I don't know if it's going to run, but let me show you where this has come from. We'll see if this runs here. It might. I think this will better explain what's going on here, along with some back history for you all. Come on, Xcode. All right. Stop tasks. I don't. This is not the game I'm looking for. That's the other game. All right. Open. Da, 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 da. No. Hang on. I'll find it. Oh, it's not in there. It's in a different place. Oh, maybe I don't have it local. Dang it. I swear I did. No, that's the 3D models. Okay, all right. So what it was, we a long time ago, galaxy far, far away. We had a sprite kit based community shooter game. It was a 2D top down game, right? You know, usual thing, like you say, flying along, shooting things. And it was a community project. The idea being that folks in the Discord who wanted to actively contribute to the project, they got access to the source code on GitHub, and we all worked it together. And over time, you know, we were like, oh, wouldn't it be cool to make a 3D version? Here it is. But this time around, we're building it in Unity. And so that's where this is coming from. But yeah, it's basically a 3D version of that, right? So there was waves of enemies that you would destroy, power ups, you know, all that kind of stuff. And we're just making a 3D version. I don't have a copy of the repo locally right now, but that is what we were doing. Actually, maybe I can get it quickly. Hang on. Let me, because it'll be listed here. I just don't have it local. Hold up. Because I think you'll get a better feel for it once you've seen it. Oh, yeah, there. Yeah, okay. There we go. Let's get that one. Community shooter command. There it is. Yeah. Pull down that code. Fantastic. Open it. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Oh, no, 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 no. You didn't take the logical sprite kit reality kit path. Now, you know why we didn't do that. Yeah, you know why we didn't do that. Open existing project. Community shooter command. There you go. Open. All right, let's hope this runs. This is on the main branch, so we'll see. Please run. But where'd all my run destinations go? Really, Xcode? You're gonna be like that today? Look, the hmm? What the hell, Xcode? Really? Don't you love it? Don't you just love it? All right, just pull it down. Jeez. Well, now, hang on a second, Mono. Hang on, buddy. Okay, no, no, no. Right. Yeah, you're from, yeah, okay. For a minute, I thought he was pretending to be from a different country. Yeah, okay. He did admit his original source location. Yeah. Where did all of my every time you update Xcode, it just has to screw with something, doesn't it? All right. So let's give it a minute here to pull this down because it is important that you see it to get the full grasp. Oh, originally from the Ukraine. Awesome. I don't think it was the job market, Mono. I think it was just you, buddy. We tease him a lot, but he teases back, so it's okay. Yeah, I'd love to hear what do you think of Australia? I mean, they let Mono in, you know. He's not in Melbourne, really. He's floating on a boat in the Atlantic. He's just faking his location. Stay away from magpies in August, November. Just stay away from the Empyrean. Right? Isn't that really the best advice? I have good friends in Australia. Beyond Mono, you know. Let's clarify that. Come on, Xcode. Come on, come on, come on. Beyond you, I know, yeah. Notice I didn't say as good as you, right? I'm walking that line there, you know. Dev Mentor, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. How are you doing? Don't you love it when this bar starts going backwards? You're like, what? That's not progress. That's regression. And then he goes away completely. This is cool. This gives me a moment to hydrate. So come on. And amazingly, Unity hasn't crashed yet. All right, while it's verifying, let's have a little more fun with this. Right? So it's a little janky right now because to be fair, it is doing a bunch of stuff. And I do have a lot of apps open right now. But there you go. Pretty smooth, right? I do like that smoothness there. I think I've subconsciously started modeling the Halo ship here without even thinking about doing it. Yeah. We got there. Okay, good. Can we do this now? Can we? Can we run this and show people? Is that a thing? No, you know what? Hang on. I don't want to run it. I want to run it on. See, look, now they all come back. What's the deal with that, right? Ah, Xcode.
Yes.
Brisbane. Or Brisbane, depending on which way you want to say it, I guess. All right, come on. So you're waiting for the iPhone 15 Pro to start. There isn't one. It's a simulator. What gives? Do you ever have one of those days? I deeply regret opening Xcode at this point. Okay, come on. Can you just... That's new. Screw you, bloody Xcode. All right, you know what? Can you run it on my Mac, right? Would you let me do that? Is there a free license for Unity? Yes. Yes, there is. The personal license. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, is it actually going to do it? Finally? Okay. Wow. Finally got here. So, folks, this is what the game the new game we're building is based on. Right? Sorry that it's so bloody small. But this is the game that we built. Right? Enjoy those sound effects. So this is using Sprite Kit. And we had configurable levels via JSON files, right? And so everything going on here, this was just our Sprite Kit version, and all of this is what we're going to be building in 3D, but vastly more impressive. We actually have a branch that has power-ups and all the other stuff, but that should give you an idea of what we're going for here, right? So this is basically the 3D that we're making. Now let's go back and add our other controls here. So again, we will do this the long way for now, just to work the math. All right. This one will be the up arrow and the down. So what I'm going to do is just take one of these. Oh, did not. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's fine. But just indent it for me correctly. Right? Thank you. I'll call it rotate up. I think you see where this is going. Rotate down. And before anybody asks, yes, the whole idea here, since we're doing it on this for multi-platform, So it should support not only touch screens, keyboards, but also controllers. You are absolutely correct. And it will do when we get there. So I'm going to use the up arrow to go down, right? Because that's the way these things work. At least they do when I have a say in it. You've got student access, even better. There you go. All the best projects start small. Currently using JavaScript for every piece of my app, just for the speed of prototyping. Totally get that. Yep. But eventually need to rewrite the back end in Go, Python, or Rust. Nice choices. Yes, I have a community challenge that has been met, and therefore I've got to do it now. I don't know how to program in Rust, but the community here, they met the points. So in future streams, to be determined, I will be learning Rust and building an application with it. Because it's just fun, right? It's just fun. And that's what I'm going with. So now let's just grab our ship here for a second, right? What we need to be working with, I believe, X. No. It's going to be Y. No. Oh, jeez. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm doing the wrong one. I got it right the first time. X. There we go. Code Gamel, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. How are you doing? At Compile Dev, that's me. Escamina, can I be your lawyer for a second? Yeah, okay, go for it. Go for it, Escamina. It's a great language, but it has a steep learning curve. Yes, it does. I have started reading the, what do they call it? You know, the book for Rust. And it's not too bad, but it's a case of having to think, you know, thinking different. My everyday language is Swift. Let's clear that up straight away. But of course, C#, you know, and a whole bunch of web stuff, JavaScript, right? You know, React and so on. So as I'm trying to adapt my brain to Rust, it's very hard to not think about those other languages. I'm sure you've all been there, right? So the community challenge says, learn enough Rust to make something. So Hello World will make it. Actually, Escamina, the problem there is I foolishly let CocoaType have a say. I know, I was a fool. And so, because I probably could have done the Hello World in about a minute, right? But he's set the challenge, and I'm got no idea how to do it, but I'm gonna take it. He wants me to build a equivalent of Xcode Gen, 2ist, and so on, but in Rust. And actually, if I can do that, that will be a beneficial tool for all of us. So I'm not going to shy away from that challenge because I got no idea how to do it. And that's probably the best way to start, right? Yeah. I have heard Zero to Production in Rust is a great book to read as well. Ooh, okay. I'll check that out. Thank you. Coco doesn't speak for the entire community. Hey, I'll let you take that up with him. Okay, so we need to do the X here, right? So I think if we're lucky, let's do this, right? And start here. And of course, we're gonna have to adjust a whole bunch of others, but I feel like we're on good ground if we start here. Or terrible. One of the two for sure. Right? Now, should hopefully just be a case of changing these to the X and figuring out the right numbers. No, don't do that one, Peter. Do this one. Whew. That was close. We probably don't want it to move around as much on this, but let's see what we get, right? Yes, I saw that you tried to get him to do it in PKL. Yeah. I'm very eager to see your project. I've seen zero Rust code. So here's the thing. I have seen Rust before because Prototype would remind me that I was partly successful in editing the Z application, right? ZED. Sure, some of you know it. Very fast, lightning fast editor, which is built in Rust and open source. And I was adding Swift language support to it because that's something we both wanted. And so I've seen Rust before. I messed with it enough, just a small amount that I could at least understand how to pull in the files needed. And that's as far as I got. So I've definitely seen the code before. Wouldn't say I was any good at it, but you know. Okay, let's just check. Didn't break the left and the right. Let's use the up arrow. Sorry, the down arrow to go up. Awesome. And then I have broken the up arrow to go down. Okay, but it also looks a bit like Firefly, doesn't it? Firefly cast ship, which will be a good thing. So what did I do here? Hang on. Oh, I know what I did. This one needs to be minus, I think. I think that was my mistake. Wow, we've made a lot of progress here, thanks to Laser in the chat room. Yeah, full credit to you. Jojo, how are you doing, my friend? Long time no see. How goes it? Okay, there you go. Down. Now I've broken up. Okay, we got to work the numbers here. Work the numbers. Let me just check. Hang on. Oh, up is going up. Down is going down. Okay. So I'm curious. If I do an up and a, can I? Okay. All right. Let's switch those around. This needs to be the minus. This needs to be the up. These number. Oh, you know what I did? Look, here's what I did. See? The down needs to be, yeah. Here's what I did. I copied and pasted the function, didn't change the numbers. Right? 280 and 80. Less than, more than, confusing myself now. Hang on. Less than, yeah. I either got it right or I got it wrong. Either way, it's going to be the opposite again, right? Work the problem. Yeah. Okay. Up. Sorry, the down arrow goes up. The up arrow goes down. Let's go to the max. Let's go to the max. Oh, I think we got it, folks. I think we got it. Oh, yeah. Ship it. All right. Now, you can't do more than one at any one time. But that's okay. We'll get there. The important point is I didn't break it. Well, if I did, you know. Escamina subscribed. Oh, my goodness. I feel like now I owe him something. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Okay, good. We have got this going on, right? Yeah, power nosedive, right? Now, obviously, what we're going to have do here as well, we're going to have a fine line here between the camera following the spacecraft, right? So, I mean, technically the spacecraft is not going to move too much, just enough to tell you what direction. The rest of the game scene, obviously, is pretty much the one that's going to shift, right? So you get that with the camera mostly staying behind the spacecraft is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But we got this far, right? I mean, I haven't crashed yet. The reason I say that is if I go back to the camera, you'll see where I'm going with this, right? If I change from a solid color back to the skybox and run it. Right. Of course, at the moment, the skybox is not moving, and we would want the skybox to move. Right? Is that the dogs? Is that the... Oh! I don't smell that bad. I swear I showered today. Thank you. Oh, now is that the way to treat a spaceship? I don't know about. I don't know. I feel like you're trying to tell me something. What are you saying? Give it to me straight. All right. So yeah. Okay, we've got, you know, the skybox is not moving, but it will, right? Actually, you know, we may be able to do this real quickly here. Let me think. It's not really the skybox that moves, right? I mean, it's really the camera. But see, we want the camera to stay on the target of the ship. Legendary. We want, what would the goal here will be is that the camera will stay mostly focused on the ship. I think we want a little bit of movement in the camera relative to the ship, right? We want the ship to move just a little bit to give it a natural feel. You know what I'm saying? It's the Jetson space engine. So we're going to tweak this a bit. And of course, eventually, you know, we're going to want a camera target that sits, you know, the target of the camera is going to sit on the spacecraft, but we're going to want to introduce some nice little smooth movements in there. Haven't worked with Unity much. Is there a way to move the pivot point farther back to make the pitch of the spacecraft look more natural, or is there one set pivot point? No, actually you can totally move it. When I imported the player, the model here, when I imported that, the base ship model here, from Blender, the pivot point in Blender, it was actually set on 0, 0, but we can move it. We can change it. I just don't remember how right now. But yes, we can change it. I gotta think. I've done this before. Is it this one? No, that's the transform tool. You can move the pivot point. I just don't remember how. And I think, hold on. There is a way to show me where show me where the pivot point is. I know it's around somewhere. Tell me why. I don't know why. Oh, it's here somewhere. And yeah, but yes, you can change it. Is the answer? Yeah. Um. Oh, gosh, you got a good memory. Yeah. It's gonna be you got a good memory. Large engines is a huge test in document. Yes, it really is. Yeah. It's funny because in Unreal Engine, I had to break the habit of accidentally moving the pivot point when I didn't mean to. Here, I want to do the opposite. I want to move the pivot point. Let me look it up real quick, fast. How do I move the pivot point on a Unity 3D object? Game object. I gotta remember, call it a game object. How to change the pivot in Unity. Blah blah blah. Stack Overflow. Ah, Unity forums. That's a more reliable source right there, right? In the top left, there's a pivot button that can be toggled from center to the object's pivot point as supplied by the 3D app. Reading over this page in the docs could save you some headaches. Oh, and yeah, that's not the answer. Well, actually, they're saying that they did it here before exporting, but I think you could still do it. Sometimes the easiest solution is just to parent your mesh to an empty game object that was placed where you want your pivot point to be. Rotate that instead. Well, that's actually a pretty good idea. Actually, that's not a bad idea at all, because we're going to want to attach other things to this, you know, to this model at some point, right? Explosions. There's going to be upgrades, so we're going to want to turn the things on and off on the models and everything else. So we actually would technically we've got one, but let's try this. Game object, create an empty game object. We'll just call this player ship for now. Right, let's put the player inside there. And now I should be able to easily do this. Let me think. At this point, if I rotate the player ship, let me find an appropriate tool. Wink, there we go. If I take the player ship now, right, because it's on the, it's sitting in the middle, but I should be able to move. If I move it to there, reposition my window. Actually, I may have screwed that up. Hang on. I don't want to move that. I want to move that to there. About there. Now, when I rotate the ship, no. I feel like that's exactly what it should have done. Hang on. But my ship is not at 0, 0. Oh, actually it's, no, I lied. That's at 0, 0. This should be there. I think I screwed up. Nope. Am I completely crazy? Why is my pivot point from the parent moving? Hang on, catching up on the chat room. Unity don't have the samples anymore? What do you mean? Not sure what you mean by Unity doesn't have the samples. I've done this before. I know I have. But why is it not? Okay, that's at 0. Let's reset all these back. 0, 0. There's some rotation there, but oh, actually, maybe that's the one I need to move. Nope. This doesn't make any sense at all, does it? That's totally how this should work. Oh yeah, Escamino, those still exist. Yeah. Yeah, no, that ready to play stuff and that. I don't think it's quite as good as it is in Unreal Engine, but those do still exist. There's plenty of sample content in Unity. They have whole games and yeah, levels and everything. Yeah. Okay, let me. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, but it didn't work. Oh, wait. Wait. Let's do this. Okay. There's the player ship, right? Zeros across the board. There's the player. Before we do anything, let's move that to there. Now, let's put that in there. Now, let's rotate. I don't have a good feeling. I just had a feeling that's what was going to happen. I think the problem actually might be pivot. Thank you. There you go. I knew it had to be something simple, right? But we might be able to do the same thing if we take that back. Let's get rid of that one. Get rid of the parent. Now let's move. Can I? No. Yeah, I think I have to set the pivot. If I don't want to use a parent, I'll have to set the pivot point before exporting. But it's cool because we will ultimately want a parent for this, believe it or not. But we will have to change our code here. All right, because this script, actually, let me correct myself. We don't want to, we want to just remove the script from that component. Go back up to our player ship and add it there. That should, he says, fix it. Wrong. Both points must be in one parent, not 1, 1, 1. I only have blank ones when I... Yeah, Escamino, it doesn't install them all by default. Yeah. With parent... Oh, okay. Sure. But wouldn't it also work if I just apply it here? I'm guessing the answer is no. Yeah, no, there you go. It does. Um, but I take your point. We could apply it to the parent, yes. Sorry, we could put the script back where it was, but tell the parent. That's what I meant to say. Okay. Wait, what's next? Let me think. I don't want to get too far into this right now because I'm sure we're going to want to refactor this movement code once we get there. Hold on. Yeah, actually, because we're still not using these right now. I mean, in fairness, I could just delete it, right? But I think I think we're going to want to move these numbers to a more convenient place at some point, for sure. At least once we get past this prototype stage, plus this, right? I mean, we're probably going to want to switch because we're going to have a lot of keys. So we got all that going for us. Admittedly, this is actually where I was hoping to be by the end of the stream. So trying to think what's next. Clearly I've got to make the better, got to make a better model and texturize it and all that stuff. I just wanted to get the project started, and we certainly got there. Now, thinking about, like the space, right? I don't want to use the skybox because we're gonna create a world that it exists in, right? So what I'm thinking, and maybe we can start testing that theory here, I guess. Let's just go way out, right? Game object. We're just going to create a sphere, right? Now, let's make this way bigger. For now, I'm just going to go with the size, right? Well, we're just going to go with the size. There we go. And we need it to be bigger than the camera. Now, it's going to need a two-sided material because things are going to get weird, right? So, yeah, we will need... we'll add a two-sided material here, but this is just to sort of prototype an environment in space for it to live in. This is probably not the way we're going to do this eventually. Let's be clear, right? Let's run this. Save it. There you go. So now we're inside the sphere. Let's... I don't want to get too far into the textures here, but I need something that's not just that boring ass material. I just want to add something. Let me think. I guess I'm gonna have to create a material for it. I mean, I guess that's probably what I'm gonna have to do, right? Space. Space. Purple neon. Oh yeah, yeah, because everything in space is purple neon, right? Um, rendering on mode. Yeah, okay. Let's go with actually, sorry. You know what? It's been a while since I did this. I think before I do anything, don't I want to create hold on. What's a is it render texture? I can't remember. Uh well, I'm sure all of you are like, you idiot. But I can't remember. I genuinely have not done this in a while. Um, can I just cheat and use an asset for now, at least? Uh, let's see. Or space skybox would do as well, actually. Dynamic space background. Yeah, you convinced me. Space starfield background. Ooh. Let's just go with stars. All right, let's take it. Oh, of course I got to log in. Of course I've got to log in. Ah, jeez. Add it to my assets. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So got that. Purple neon was the second choice, by the way. Okay, assets. Nope, sorry. Window. Package manager. Actually, no, that is not the one I wanted. That is not it. Sorry. Window. Asset store. Oh, yeah, that's right. Hold on. I can't. Oh, my God, Peter. Where the hell? I can't believe I've forgotten all this shit. Assets. Where the hell is the thing that shows me all my... I can't believe I forgot. Show me my... I feel so stupid right now. No. I like it used to be here. Oh, I'm looking at... It's on the bloody other screen. Oh, good Lord. Okay. My assets. Load them all. Oh, there we go. See, I have a bunch of cool assets that I bought over time that work fantastic. Oh, where did my... Hang on, my window disappeared. Where'd my window go? Hold on. My microphone is right in the way on my other screen, in case you're wondering why I'm like, what the hell? All right. Space. Starfield backgrounds. That's what I want. Download it. Just do it already. Download. Import. Yeah, okay. Import them all. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Thank you. All right, Starfield materials. Demo materials, Nebula, Starfield something, Starfield something. Okay. Fingers crossed, folks. Let's make sure. Hang on. Hang on. Mm-hmm. We need this to be double-sided. Oh, you know what? It also doesn't have any illumination inside. That's the other problem. So let's do that too. We don't want it to cast shadows, and we don't want it to receive shadows. Now, that's probably not enough. No. And we also need where's my ooh. Whatever I hit there, I didn't mean to do it. Global illumination will be baked. I need it to basically light itself is what I need it to do. No reflections. Double-sided global illumination. I'm feel like I'm getting closer. But